it's Mika from Mika Makes Art. Now you might ask yourself, why is there a bunch of like kind of video game things in the intro? Why am I wearing this Ghostbusters t-shirt? Well, you see, I'm pretty sure Ghostbusters came out in the 80s. So, 80s? Well, you're never gonna guess this, but I'm entering another art contest. And this one I'm like super excited for because I love the theme. But first, who's hosting this art contest? Well, you see, it's hosted by the lovely Starlight Manga. Go check her out. Her description apparently. Her channel link is in the description down below. And she's hosting a contest where the theme is 80s. And I was like, you know what? This is perfect. Let's do this. And as always, if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. It would be very much appreciated. I always post at least 2 times a week, but like sometimes I post more than that. So stay tuned. And also, as always, let's get drawing. Hi guys, it's Mika, because honestly, who else could it be, right? You might notice that this beginning is a little different than normal, because usually I do the entire sketch and outline and color in a time-lapse on, well, this video. But as you can kind of see, I did a lot of sketching, and I'm not gonna lie, the sketching took longer than I thought it was going to take. I don't want this video to be too long to a point where you're like, ew, this is boring. Reasoning for that aside, I think it's time I explain what I am doing right now. So as you know by the title and the little intro I had before the time lapse, this is another art contest entry, this time hosted by the lovely Starlight Manga, and the theme for our contest is 80s. And first of all, go check out her channel, it's linked in the description down below. And also, you still have time to enter the contest if you want to. Here's the due date, I'm going to flash it on the screen. I think 80s is a super creative theme, and you could take this so many ways. So, why not enter? Unless you're busy, that's completely understandable. Now, what exactly inspired me to make this little arcade? Well, first of all, as you'll see, I drew a little person there. And it's not the best drawing, but I think she's pretty cute. And she has this nice 80s fashion going on, which personally I love, and I wouldn't mind if 80s fashion were still a thing. Well, I mean technically it's a thing. It didn't just go extinct, but it's not what you would normally see people wearing. But the pride and joy that I personally take in this piece is the arcade, because when I think 80s, I think retro video games. Because I mean this honestly, my favorite 2 games to play are Pac-Man and Tetris. And best of all, I don't know if they sell these everywhere, but at my Walmart they have mini arcade machines that you can buy. And my grandma bought 2 of Galaga and Pac-Man, and every time I go to her house I play those games. And even if I didn't play the games and enjoy the play time, I really like their colors and the design, and so much where I really enjoy putting them on things. For example, this photo. Honestly, this is one of the favorite things of mine that I have customized. You see, I took this mini air hockey table, which I got for $10, and I completely painted every side with retro video games. As you can see, there's Pac-Man, Tetris, Frogger, I have Dig Dug and Galaga on the other side. So to finally get to the answer of the question, why did I draw an arcade? Well, I really enjoy games, and those games came out in the 80s, so they perfectly worked for the theme. Also, I really like the name of the arcade. I mean, it's not the most creative thing, but it has alliteration, and people tend to like places that have alliteration. So as you can see, it says Radical Ryan's Arcade. And honestly, 80s slang words are the funnest thing to say. You got radical, tubular, I can't pronounce it, I'm trying to say tubular. Hey look, I finally got it. I totally didn't do that whole little bit, and I actually recorded this part 20 times until I finally got it right. Anyways, you have words like bodacious and rad, and this is just random. You know how fun it is to use that when you're writing a paper for something? Also, another thing I loved about the 80s, they had the pattern you kind of see. I was going for the floor and the very top, where it had a dark black and bright neon colors just popping out. What a time to be alive! Also, maybe you're the type of person who just likes to watch videos of art time lapses that have music playing behind them and there's no talking. So in case you're that person, I'm gonna go a full minute of just the music. It is some pretty nice music if I do say so myself. Hey, look at that! I'm back. And even though it takes me like a bit to find the music for each of my videos, because each video has different music, I kind of really enjoy it because every time I stumble across a video, I like this little jam section in my room where I'm just like dancing. It's awkward when someone walks in, but you know what? I had fun and that's all that matters. And here it is, the final product, Radical Ryan's Arcade, or I guess some of the arcade. An arcade doesn't usually have just 4 games. But anyway, I hope you enjoy, and as always, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. And also, as always, see you soon!